Hello viewers, this is Sourav in the studio and you are watching Rundown only on Prag Digital. Let's have a look at today's regional news headlines. Elementary schools to reopen from January 1 in Assam. The Assam government has decided to reopen schools for students of classes nursery to class 6 from January 1, 2020 as announced by State Education Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma today during a press meet. The decision to reopen schools has been taken in accordance with the Union Home Ministry's order which allowed states to start classes after October 15, depending on the COVID-19 situation in their respective states. Sharma, while addressing a press conference at Janata Bhavan, said that the state government has decided to reopen schools from classes nursery to 6 for both government and private schools, which will be provided depend upon the parents whether they will send the children to schools or not. Candidate for Titavur constituency to be decided by Tarun Gogoi's family with the Assam Assembly election just 5 months away. Questions arose as to who will be the candidate from the Titavur constituency after the demise of the veteran Congress leader who served as MLA since 2001. At a time when the controversy raised as to who will be the candidate of the Titavur constituency, Assam Pradesh Congress Committee President Ripun Bora said that Gogoi's family will decide who will represent the constituency. There are also speculations that Tarun Gogoi, brother or sister-in-law, might be the candidate from Titavur constituency. Talking about BJP's politics of electing candidate in Titavur, the APCC president said that the Saffron party won't be able to win from the constituency as the people's emotion for Tarun Gogoi is still alive in their mind and heart. Assam University professor rescues endangered turtle from being sold in market. Hats off to Dr. Sarbani Giri, Head of Department, Life Science and Bioinformatics and Dean, School of Life Sciences, Assam University, Silchar, who literally saved an Indian peacock shock-shell turtle from being sold in the fish market. As for Kachar Forest Division, Dr. Sarbani Giri went to the fish market as usual to buy fish and found a man selling a live turtle in the market. He wanted to cut the turtle into pieces and sell it, when Dr. Sarbani Giri immediately offered to buy it alive for Rs 4,000. Her kind gesture moved the man selling the turtle and he gave the turtle alive to Dr. Sarbani, who brought it to her home and called up Kachar Forest Division, Silchar, to take it to some safe place and release it in natural and safe habitat. The Forest Department took the turtle from Dr. Sarbani Giri and thanked her profusely for saving the life of his turtle. Meanwhile, the Forest Department has also decided to team up with Fisheries Department to create awareness among the fishermen about the turtle so as to protect it from such incident in the future. Now let's have a look at today's national news headlines. China planning to build a massive dam on Brahmaputra River. China will build a major hydropower project dam on Brahmaputra River in Tibet, and a proposal for this has been clearly put forward in the 14th five-year plan to be implemented from the next year. The official media on Sunday quoted that the head of Chinese company tasked to build the dam as saying Yan Zhong, chairman of the Power Construction Corporation of China, said China will implement hydropower exploitation in the downstream of the Yarlung-Jangbo River, and the project could serve to maintain water resources and domestic security. Speaking at a conference on Thursday, Yan said the project was clearly put forward in the proposals for formulating the country's 14th five-year plan and its long-term goals through 2035 made by the Central Committee of the ruling Communist Party of China. It quoted an article on the WeChat account of the Central Committee of the Communist Youth League of China on Sunday. Rajasthan BJP MLA Kiran Maheshwari, COVID-19 positive, passes away. Bharatiya Janata Party MLA from Rajasthan's Rajsamand, Kiran Maheshwari, who had tested positive for the coronavirus disease last month, passed away last night at Gurugram's Medanta Hospital. News agency ANI reported. Maheshwari, who was also a member of the 14th Lok Sabha from 2004 to 2009 from Rajasthan's Udaipur constituency, was shifted to Medanta earlier this month after his health worsened. According to reports, Maheshwari had contracted COVID-19 during October's municipal corporation elections. She was one of the two election in charges of the BJP for the Kota, not municipal corporation. Churu MLA Rajendra Rathore, being the other farmer protest, enters day 5. Tikri-Singhu borders shut for traffic movement amid ongoing protests by farmers at Singhu and Tikri borders. The Delhi Traffic Police on Monday advised commuters to take alternate routes to enter and exit Haryana. Both the border points at Singhu and Tikri are closed as the farmers have rejected the centre's offer to move to the Burari Park in New Delhi. On Sunday, farmers announced that they would blockade 5 points of entry to Delhi: Sonipat, Rohtak, Jaipur, Ghaziabad, Hapur and Mathura in the coming days. Home Minister Amit Shah, Defence Minister Rajnath Singh and Agriculture Minister Narendra Singh Tomar met last night at BJP's chief JP Nadda's residence, hours after the farmers protesting in and around Delhi rejected the centre's invitation for conditional talks. During the day, several leaders of farmers' groups gave speeches from atop tractors on the Haryana side of the Singhu border as Delhi police remained stationed behind barriers mounted with barbed wire. Now let's have a look at today's international news headlines. Joe Biden announces his all-female team at his White House. President-elect Joe Biden will have an all-female senior communications team at his White House. Led by Campaign Communications Director Kate Bedingfield, Bedingfield will serve as Biden's White House Communications Director, and Jen Psaki, a longtime Democratic spokeswoman, will be his press secretary. Biden, whose office said he would receive his first presidential intelligence briefing on Monday, also plans to name a woman as director of the Office of Management and Budget. Neera Tanden, the president and chief executive of the Center for American Progress, a liberal think tank, will be given the job of overseeing the implementation of Biden's policies, according to a person familiar with the transition process. Mystery metal monolith vanishes from Utah Desert. The tall, shiny metal structure, now famously known as monolith, was discovered in Utah last week and had prompted multiple theories about how it had come to be there, ranging from TV show set leftover to artwork to aliens. But now, almost as mysteriously as it appeared, it has been removed by what local officials called an unknown party. The Bureau added it will not investigate crimes involving private property, as they are handled by the local sheriff's office. The Utah Department of Public Safety, whose helicopter crew first discovered the installation on 18 November during a count of Bighorn sheep, initially declined to reveal the structure's location. At least 110 civilians killed in gruesome Nigeria massacre by suspected Boko Haram group. A gruesome massacre against farmers in northeastern Nigeria killed at least 110 people, the United Nations has said, raising totals initially indicating 43 and then list 70 dead. The killings took place in the early afternoon on Saturday in the village of Oshobe and other rural communities in the Jere local government area near Maiduguri, the capital of the conflict-hit Borno state. Armed men on motorcycles led a brutal attack on civilian men and women who were harvesting their fields. Edward Scallon, the United Nations humanitarian coordinator in Nigeria, said in a statement on Sunday, the incident is the most violent direct against innocent civilians this year. I call for these perpetrators of this heinous and senseless act to be brought to justice, Scallon said. There has been no claim of responsibility for the attack, but the armed group of Boko Haram and its splinter faction, the Islamic State in West Africa province, have carried out a series of deadly assaults in the area in recent years. Now let's have a look at today's sports news headlines. Gautam Gambhir fans slammed Virat Kohli's captaincy after India's defeat in second ODI. Australia clinched the third match one-day international series against India with a game to spare after winning by 51 runs in the second ODI at the Sydney Cricket Ground on Sunday. Australia had dominated the visitors in the opening ODI and did so again on Sunday to wrap up this series. Without much fuss, the Indian bowling in the two matches so far has come under fire, with Australia scoring over 370 runs on both occasions. Virat Kohli's captaincy too has come under scrutiny, with former India captain Gautam Gambhir questioning some of the bowling changes made by Indian skipper. Fans too were not impressed and took to Twitter and vented their frustration at India's bizarre tactics under Kohli and coach Ravi Shastri. Morning, Nepal honored Diego Maradona as AC Milan pull clear in Series A. A morning Nepali honored their club legend Diego Maradona on Sunday with a 4-0 victory over Roma, as AC Milan extended their lead in Serie A by beating Fiorentina. In Naples, player took to the pitch wearing a special Argentina-inspired jersey in tribute to Maradona, who died aged 60 on Wednesday. Captain Lorenzo Insigne curled in a free kick after half an hour, celebrating his goal by holding up and kissing the number 10 jersey on the Argentina great. Fabian Ruiz added a second just after an hour with a club record goal scorer Dries Mertens and substitute Matteo Politano adding 2 more in the final 10 minutes. A minute's silence had been observed before the game, as in all matches in Italy, in memory of Maradona, who spent 7 years at Napoli. A photo of Maradona was projected onto giant screens in the 10th minute as players stopped to applaud. Napoli's jersey with white and light blue vertical stripes was specially designed to remember Maradona, who led the club to their only league titles in 1987 and 1990 and the UEFA Cup in 1989. That's all from today's news headlines. Thank you for watching Prag Digital. This is Sourav signing off.